Hey guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here, once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing just a quick review because it's very hot in the UK at the moment. It's summer and it's very hot over in the UK and England. So try not to, you know, do really long videos because it's just really hot. So I'm trying to do them as quick as I can. Because it's just too hot, to make videos that are 25 minutes long. It's just too long at the moment. Just too hot at the moment. I know there's some that probably have to be 25 minutes, but yeah, trying to do some as quick as I can because it's so hot. But yeah, so this is just going to be basically just a quick sort of comparing and looking at various different sizes of the alien big chap that I've got in the collection. So yeah, we're going to be doing that, just comparing and looking at the sizes of various alien big chaps because there's quite a few. I've got about 6 different ones here. I'm not sure if that's all ones I've got. I mean, I've got loads of big chap stuff, figures, busts, statues, whatever. But these are just 6 I've picked out to just have a look at, show you the different sizes, sizes and ones that you can get that are available, and different toy companies that made them. So let's look at the first one. Obviously, we looked at that in the review. If you've seen that, the review that I've just done on that, the Higher Toys Alien Big Chap, which is a really cool alien. It's probably a bit on the thin side, but it's a mini, exquisite mini, and it's really good actually. It's got all the markings. Yeah, it looks really good. The detail is there, and what's cool about it, you can see the good detail on the head area, and yeah, as if you'd seen the review on it, you'll see that the jaw goes in and out on this, which is pretty cool. And you can have that mouth closed up, so you can have it on display with the sort of mouth sort of like that, or which I'm probably going to have just a full extension, just looking like it's ready to do some damage with that inner jaw. And it just looks pretty awesome, and it's just a cool small sized looking alien. Now the next one is the it's the Yoda alien, to a company called Yoda. Yeah, so one I've got is different. Now on this head, well, shouldn't be coming off like that, but it did. Yeah, so this is the Yoda one, and this is this is a smaller type, it's a mini figure, so it's a smaller type version, and it's smaller, well, much smaller actually, than the exquisite mini. So you can see the size there. Again, it's just a cool little mini figure, and it's got all the markings and details on it, just as bigger scale versions has. And yeah, there's not so much movement on this one as there is with the exquisite mini or the NECA one, but it's pretty cool. It comes in a few pieces, as you just seen the head fall off a minute ago. I think the body and the hands, the tail comes off as well. So you get it if you ever get one or you know about it. It comes in a few pieces, so you just snap that together. It's quite simple. But yes, it's just a cool little minifig, and as I said, it has all the details, and it's got a nice head sculpt on this one as well. You can see the skull in there. And also what's good about this is that you can take the dome off, so it's got the skull looking there, so you can have it on display with the actual full skull looking like that, instead of having the, but I mean, to me, I don't personally like that look. I prefer to have them with the dome actually on. To be honest, I think they just look way better. You know, with the dome, I guess, on top of their head sculpt, and it's just got all the detail there. As I said, not as you don't get as much movement out of the hands, legs, but it's a cool little minifigure to have on display. Yeah, and that's the Kyoda one. Now we go on to the, we may as well just do this one. I just picked out this small one just for a laugh, really, and just to show you the small size. This is the Micro Machines. If you hadn't guessed that already, it's the Micro Machines big chap alien xenomorph, and actually, to tell you the truth, right, it's probably the smallest one that you can get. But actually, if this camera will focus, actually, some of the markings on the head sculpt are actually not that bad. Something so small, you know, it's actually not that bad. So I don't think it is anyway, you know, something that came out in, was these released in the 90s, maybe 96 or something like that. That's quite a while ago, yeah, so there's a few little bits of detail, but I mean, it's not, you know, it's Micro Machines, you're not going to get, you know, something this scale, you're not going to get that much out of it. But, you know, when I've been collecting them, I thought I'd just get these to go into the collection, and it's just a different scale to have and just to add to the collection. And yeah, it's a cool little alien. I mean, there is some features, some detail on there, and it's actually not that bad for such a tiny, small scale. Very, very small. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you can actually find these and pick these up on eBay for about £5-6. So yeah, not very expensive. Worth picking up if you collect aliens. And you can see the crazy size difference between the micro and the NECA one. Just so small but cool, I guess. And there's the size difference between the exquisite mini and the micro version. But yeah, I thought I'd just do that to show you. Now the next one is quite similar to actually quite similar to the Kyoda one. This is the Konami alien. That's the toy company, Konami. I think it's Chinese or Japanese. Konami. Pretty sure it is. I don't think it's American. Konami. So anyway, that's Konami. Yes, it's quite similar to the Kyoda one, but I think this one maybe the Konami is quite a good series. I think it may be better. I think some of the details on it are more distinctive. The only thing with these are they come in quite a few pieces. They don't come intact. They come in quite a few pieces when you first buy them, and you have to assemble them. You know, more than what you do with the Kyoda one. You have to put their heads on, the dome, the pipes are all loose. As you can see, some of the pipes have come off on this one, but yeah, they're all they're not attached when you first get it. The legs are not attached, the arms are not attached, the tails, nothing's attached basically. It's all just, yeah, you've got to put it all together. It's simple to put together, but it's just, yeah. Problem is, sometimes some of the arms and bits and pieces, as I said, some of the pops have come off on this one. But some of the other aliens got the arms don't stay on, and it's just, yeah, sometimes they keep popping off, and it's just a nightmare. I try and avoid moving them if I can, and just put them on, put them in display, and leave them there, and try to avoid moving them at all if I can, because yeah, they just keep falling off. This one's not too bad, apart from the couple of pipes that fell off. The arms and legs have stayed intact. And on this one, the actual jaw is fully extended out, but it doesn't go in. It doesn't come in and out. It's actually just displayed out. So on the Exquisite Mini, the higher toys one, it's way better because you can put it, have the jaw coming in and out, as opposed to this is, you know, just made to stay out rather than going in and out. But it still looks pretty cool. I mean, I'd probably have it displayed with a drawer in a drawer coming out anyway. But it's quite cool. As I said, I think the differences between this and the Coyote one is, I think some of the markings may be a little bit better, but I'm not too sure. They may be quite similar. They are quite similar. But I think this is slightly bigger, and I would say that maybe the detail is slightly better, but that could be just guessing. But Coyote doesn't have a problem where the sort of arms and bits and pieces don't keep falling off. And also there is something what I don't like about this is it seems to be sort of hunched, sort of like forward. If you see there, it's sort of like when you have a display, it's sort of like going, it's sort of like leaning sort of forwardish, sort of like the torso is sort of like arched forward, so sort of like, you know, well, it doesn't exactly look like that, but it's sort of, yeah, I preferred it to be a bit more straighter, you know, like that. I suppose it's sort of, yeah, it's sort of hunched, and I don't really like that. So sort of when you're on display, sort of hunched a bit, you know, sort of. I'd rather him being up straight, but on this, there's not any movement for you to move it back, so you sort of having. And also the other thing is, you have to attach the towel, and the only way it goes on is, yeah, that looks a bit funny, but that is the only way the towel will go on through that way for some strange reason. You connect the towel, and yeah, it just goes through his legs, which is not the best place for it to be. I'd prefer the towel to be over to the sort of, you know, around the back area. I wonder if I could actually move that. Maybe if I put the sort of, oh yeah, well, I've moved it slightly, so it's sort of around the back, so it doesn't look a bit too funny going in between. So I've put it sort of like to the side, but I still don't really like that going up like that. I prefer the tail to sort of be, you know, a bit more going towards that way. But yeah, as I said, when you connect all the arms and legs on these, you've got to have it as it is. You know, you can't move any of the arms. So unfortunately, you know, it's got, they look alright. I think the, you know, details is all there, but once you put the arms and legs on, it's, you have to display it as, you know, as that is. You can't move and, you know, display them in different poses. It's either that way or, you know, no other way. But yeah, they're pretty cool. As I said, Konami version. Now The next one is the Eagle Moss figure, which is sort of like, is a figure, but it's sort of like statue. And this is pretty cool. I would go as far as to say it's probably the detail is not that great on these. I think they're cool little things to have, because you can pick these up quite cheap now on eBay. You can get them for about 10, 15, £20, you know, so not very expensive. I think they're always worth picking up. And yeah, I mean, they are cool to have on display. And certainly if you can't afford a expensive, massive statue that's about £500 or £600, you know, for £15 or £20, it's worth picking up if you don't have the massive, expensive budget. And yeah, I think they're cool. Obviously, you can't move any of the joints or display them in a different way, but I think it's actually in a pose that's quite alright as it is. The tail is sort of not in any funny positions. It's nice and out, you know, it's sort of like away from the body. The arms are sort of like in a way that's sort of quite cool. And yeah, I think it's quite a cool alien. As I said, the only issue really is, yeah, it might not be the best quality, but yeah, I think for the price, it's pretty cool and just worth having in the collection. And now the last one we're going to look at is I think, as far as I'm concerned, considered the best version, or sort of like the best one in this scale. Yeah, that you can get really, and I think it's the best one out of all the NECA aliens. It's the NECA alien Big Chap, which is just fantastic alien. Yeah, it's just massive. It's got fantastic detail. Yeah, and it's just, you know, it's just great. No issues with anything falling off. Can display it in a lot of different ways. You know, get quite a few different poses in the you know, joints. It's got great articulation. Yeah, you can display it various, you know, loads of different ways. As I said, it's you know, the size of it's just fantastic. Great detail. The only issues that I've had, or that I do have with it, is I haven't seemed to have got the inner jaw out yet, and I don't even know if it does come out. But yeah, I've not looked at trying to pull that out yet. So that's one thing. As I said, on the Exquisite Mini, jaw comes out, but on this it doesn't, or at least I haven't been able to get it to do that. But yeah, that's the only thing that maybe might not be as good. But the teeth on it are pretty good. The head is pretty good, but although it is a bit misty and you can't really see the skull in there as much, you can see it not too bad from the side view, but when you look at over the head view, it's a bit too misty for my liking. You can't really see what's going on. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that, or whether you're actually supposed to see inside it. Whereas the other aliens, you can actually see the skull inside the dome. On this, you can't really see it much. I'm not sure if that's just become misty and it's not supposed to be like that, but on my one it is quite misty. As I said, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or whether it's not. I don't know. But anyway, it's still, yeah, to me it's just the best. I mean, it's probably one of my favourite NECA figures, and it's definitely the best Big Chap figure I've got in the collection. And I think it's the best version in this scale, not only of all the aliens, but all the NECA ones. It's just fantastic figure to have on display. And yeah guys, so that is going to be it. I thought I'd just do a fun video where we're comparing sizes and looking at a few various different toy companies that do different sizes of Big Chap. I mean, this is just a few of them. You know, I've got other ones, and there's a load, quite a few others that you can get as well. But you know, yeah, I just thought I'd do, you know, size comparison and looking at different various ones that there are, and looking at, you know, the details and different things. Yeah guys, so that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, bye for now, see you soon. Thanks for watching.